The year was 1973. It was marvelous. I could see sounds. I could hear colors. I could smell everything. Hello and welcome to the workshop. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you have not already. We do upload a brand new video almost every single day. So if you dig sneakers, you have come to the right place. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. Fomer Simpson. And if you enjoy this video, if you find it useful or helpful in any way, please do us a favor and hit that thumbs up button. I know it seems meaningless. It seems like a small, tiny little gesture, but it does go a long way. So if you're rocking with us, if you want to support us in any way, that little thumbs up button is the way to do it. And with that said, let's jump right in. This is a super hyped up pair of sneakers today. Lots of you have been asking to see them. I've wanted to see them, so we're about to do just that. Buckets, do you want to hit us with a drum roll?
I do not.
A countdown.
No.
3, 2, 1, bang, bang. The Nike SB Dunk Low Grateful Dead in yellow. So these are set to release July 24th and retail is $100. I know, $100, and they're reselling for almost $2,000 right now. If you are able to score a pair of these for retail, that is an absolute no-brainer. That is a win. Shouts to our guy Rico for tossing us this pair to review. We will put his social media info in the description of this video. So this is the yellow pair, obviously, but also releasing is an orange pair and a green pair as well. And at the moment, the orange pair seems to be the most sought after, but I think this pair is actually my favorite. I just love the yellow and blue, really dope colorway, but I guess the question is, and always is in a situation like this, are they worth the hype? How good are they really? I mean, I think most of us can relate to getting swept away in the hype of a sneaker release. The hype builds and builds. The Jaws music. Can you edit that in, Buckets?
No.
Okay, so no Jaws music, but you can imagine it. And that's the hype getting nearer and nearer until you're swept away. And it's hard to not be influenced by it. So let's take a look at some of the details and see what's what, and then we can decide how we feel about them. For starters, you have the faux bear fur, pretty dope in my opinion. This sneaker is based on the Grateful Dead dancing bears or marching bears, so the fur makes sense. It's just kind of cool because it's not a material or texture that we see that much on sneakers. And then you have a really short suede as well. And the suede is more of a mustard type color, whereas the fur is really bright and vibrant. Soft suede blue swooshes. And you can see the jagged edges, just like the collars on the dancing bears. You can see it on the tongue too. Bear with the Nike swoosh front and center. Stash pocket as well, which is always a cool little detail on a sneaker. Grateful Dead Productions on the back of the tongue. More dancing bears on the insole. And there's even the Grateful Dead skull on the backside of the insole, which is another cool touch. Nike embroidered on the heels in that nice baby blue. Yellow laces with the red, white, and blue tips. You got an extra blue set as well. Yellow midsole with the blue bottoms. Yellow Nike SB hit right smack dab in the middle. It's a really cool sneaker. Especially if you are a Grateful Dead fan. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I am. Grateful Dead is an iconic band, one of the greatest, most influential bands of all time. I think that's hard to argue, but I didn't really grow up listening to them. What I have always loved is their merch. The tie-dye t-shirts, I have always thought the way they did their merch was so dope, and I just think they've influenced a lot of things. So it is cool to see Nike SB collaborate with them. I think it's very well executed, and I think they got what they were going for, if that makes sense. Now, are they worth $2,000? As always, that's a relative thing. I can't tell you what you should spend your money on. Everyone's bank account looks different. Everyone's priorities and responsibilities are different. So that's a very personal decision. It's not a sneaker that I would probably pay that price tag on, just me personally, but I do think it's a dope sneaker. And I love that Nike SB has its mojo back. If you tune in recently, we've been saying that for the last several months. These are the type of collaborations that Nike SB does better than anyone else, quite frankly. This reminds me of something we would see in the Nike SB golden years, for lack of a better way to describe that time. And we've pretty much seen dope sneaker after dope sneaker after dope sneaker when it comes to Nike SB over the past year or maybe even two. Buckets, when did it start where they really kind of made that turn?
Probably like 2 years ago, like the beginning of it.
Yeah, year and a half, 2 years. And we've been saying it for a while. All of us have been saying it for a while because it's pretty hard to deny at this point. The hype is just through the roof. That part isn't even really debatable, maybe more than it's ever been, at least if monetary resale value is the gauge. And it doesn't seem like it's gonna slow down anytime soon. Now, you know we gotta give them the 1 to 10 rating before we get out of here. Gotta stamp it and make it official. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give these a 8.5. 8.5. I think they're really good. I think it's one of the doper SBs to release this year. I'm looking forward to seeing the other two colorways in hand, but these are pretty damn good. Buckets, you know we got to check in with you, the anti-hype beast, especially with a sneaker like this that is so hyped up. I know you are impervious, impenetrable. Your sneaker rating skills are like Mike Tyson in a boxing ring.
Okay, thank you.
That's a hell of an intro.
Yeah, I like that.
Scale of 1 to 10.
6.
6. Not impressed.
I really like what they tried to do, but this is not a sneaker that I would ever wear.
Okay, so you think they missed the mark, or it's just not your style?
No, it's just not my style.
Okay, so, but like how I said, I think they got what they were going for.
Yeah, but to me, that's still a 6.
Okay, so swing and a miss for you. Are you a Grateful Dead fan?
No.
Okay, and the sneaker is a no. So it's a 6 for Buckets. It's an 8.5 for me. Let us know how you feel. How do you feel about this sneaker? How do you feel about this colorway? What are your thoughts on the Grateful Dead in general? How do you feel about Nike SB in general? And where do you think this colorway stacks up compared to the other two? Or maybe where do you think this release stacks up to the other Nike SB releases this year? However you're feeling, leave a comment below and let us know. Always love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow, mañana, same time, same place, right here at the workshop with a brand new sneaker for your head top. I got nothing else. Buckets, anything from you?
Nope.
Adios.